Was goody YTBC? Was good, fight fans, boxing heads around the world. B Marsh with another boxing video. So, Mauricio Sulaiman, the president of the WBC, the man has come out to say that the man Adonis Stevenson is not to blame for the fight between him and Kovalev not happening. You know what I'm saying? The man Mauricio Sulaiman basically says that the WBC was approached by Kathy Duva at one point in time to basically boost the man Sergei Kovalev's ratings in the WBC, to boost his rankings so he could become the mandatory to Adonis Stevenson for the WBC light heavyweight strap that he holds. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I'm sure that Kathy Duva and them put some money in Mauricio Sulaiman's pockets, because usually these ranking, these sanctioning bodies, they don't rank other fighters, especially champions, who are ranked in other sanctioning bodies. You know what I'm saying? So I'm assuming that she definitely broke him off some dough. You know what I'm saying? So the man Mauricio Sulaiman says the man Adonis Stevenson is not at fault. He's not to be blamed for the fight happening, because they had initially set up a purse bid. You know what I'm saying? They had negotiated a purse bid to be held in Mexico for Sergei Kovalev and Adonis Stevenson to fight. You know what I'm saying? But Kathy Duva withdrew from the purse bid. You check it? She left. She pulled out of the purse bid, and she basically went her own way. So the man Adonis Stevenson's promoter, Yvonne Michelle, them fellas said, you know, it was very convenient that Kathy Duva withdrew from the purse bid, because at that particular time, they were trying to negotiate a long-term deal for Sergei Kovalev to fight on HBO. You check it? So that's what Mauricio Sulaiman says, you know what I'm saying? That, you know, Adonis Stevenson is not on the wrong. It's not his fault. When he was ready to face Kovalev, everybody was ready, and that's why they set up the purse bid, because they couldn't. The two teams, Sergei Kovalev's team and Adonis Stevenson, couldn't come up with a date or negotiations. So a purse bid was made, and Kovalev's team, Kathy Duva main events, they pulled out. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, Adonis Stevenson, he'll be allowed to make a voluntary defense in the meantime, in between time. You check it. And then he got to face his mandatory. That's the dude, Elvidia Alvarez. Elvidia Alvarez is a guy who got in this position of being the mandatory when he beat, what's his name? He beat Isaac Chalamba. It was a fight in Montreal. You know, this Elvidia Alvarez is a undefeated light heavyweight based from Cuba, based out is he Cuban? I think Colombian. He's based out there in Montreal, you know what I'm saying? So that's also to go to show you that you check it. They always say that Al Heyman is a promoter. You check it. Well, you must have not heard. The man got a promoter, and that's Yvonne Michelle. Yvonne Michelle promotes guys like Pascal, even Better Beef, you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, so just to let y'all know, man, in case you didn't know, people like to say Adonis Stevenson is ducking Sergei Kovalev. Nah, that's not the case. They at one point in time, as you can see, the man basically been the mandatory since November of 2014, the Adonis Stevenson's belt. You check it. If he really wanted that fight, he would have pursued it, and they would have let that the purse bid go through. You check it. You know, at one point in time, Sergei Kovalev and Pascal was on HBO together. You know what I'm saying? But the man at that point in time, when they both had one belt each. Excuse me. And the man what's his name? Bernard Hopkins was on the other side of the street. He was on Showtime, and he had two straps of that light heavyweight portion. You know what I'm saying? He had the WBA and the IBF. He had just unified those two belts when he fought he got the WBA strap off of Beibut Shumenov, you know what I mean? So he went to Showtime because he signed with Al Heyman. That's his new manager. What you want the man to do? The man signed with Showtime and he was going to fight Bernard Hopkins. Of course, Bernard Hopkins at the time was a more named and a more credible opponent than Sergei Kovalev. And at that, the man had 2 belts he was coming for. So if Stevenson would happen to beat him or vice versa, whoever would have won between him and B-Hop would have had 3 belts. So that was definitely a more lucrative, and it was definitely the better options for Stevenson at the time. But as we all know, Golden Boy and Showtime and Al Heyman, at that point in time, somewhere around late 2014, they split ways and parted ways with Al Heyman, and they jumped ship and they went to HBO, thus bringing B-Hop alongside Golden Boy to the HBO side. And that's why we got the fight between Kovalev and B-Hop, you know what I'm saying? So that's the situation, man. That's for everybody who wanted to know about this situation between Kovalev and Adonis Stevenson. It's a fight I've been wanting to see since 2014. And I don't think we're going to get anywhere closer to seeing it. It's a damn shame, you know what I'm saying? But that's what it is, man. I'm sure Stevenson would have wanted to fight. You saw him when the man fought, Kovalev fought Pascal. I think in the second fight, he jumped in the ring and said, "I'm the real champ." And sure enough, he was the lineal champ, even though the Ring magazine stripped him of that. So he currently just holds the WBC strap. And I'm sure he's cool with that. But we do want to see Stevenson in some big fights. You know what I'm saying? Ever since he came to Showtime, you know, he hasn't fought the greatest, you know what I'm saying? He fought Fonfora, which was a good fight. And he fought Sakio Bika. Those are 2 good opponents. Everybody else, like the guy Carpensi, who beat Chad Dawson, and other guys in between there. I can't remember one European guy he fought. Those ain't the guys we want to see, but hopefully, man, Stevenson, he's going to get the big fights, you know what I'm saying? He might fight Better Beef. I'm sure they'll probably line that up. They both Al Heyman guys. They both promoted by Yvon Michel out there in Montreal, Canada. So we'll see. Alright, y'all, that's my video. Just trying to clarify things. Mauricio Sulaiman, the WBC president, said that the man Adonis Stevenson is not at fault for this. So from the outside looking in, it looks like Sergei Kovalev and Main Events are the ones who didn't want to fight. And don't give me that stuff that just because they fighting exclusively on HBO. Well, if they're smart, they would take the fight on PBC with they can concede one fight. Take the fight on PBC with Adonis Stevenson. That way you get the whole United States to watch it on free TV. And that way the man Kovalev could boost his fan base. Because to me personally, he doesn't quite really have a fan base. That's why he's fighting all over the place. You know what I mean? From Canada to Atlantic City to... He doesn't have one stationary place where he has a home fan base. Alright, y'all, that's my video. B-Marsh Boxing. Tell me what you think about this Adonis Stevenson and Sergei Kovalev situation, and Mauricio Sulaiman claiming that Adonis Stevenson's not at fault. Let me know what y'all think, and if you like the video, hit that thumbs up, and please subscribe. B-Marsh Boxing, thanks for listening, and I'm going to catch y'all on the next video. 1.